Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to make use of the Canva app. First, you have to download the Canva app from the Play Store. Mine is already installed, so it's showing open, but yours you must install it, and once you tap on it, it brings you here. Alright, so with the Canva app you can do a lot of things. You can make use of it to do your Instagram posts, Facebook posts, flyers, posters, thumbnails, Facebook covers, and a whole lot of things. You can just explore the app and see what it can do for you. So today we're going to learn how to design a logo using Canva, right? So you go to the search bar and type logo, and then these are a variety of logo templates we have here. So you can decide to pick any one. Some are free while some are paid. Okay, so we are going to use this to the first thing we want to do here is to change the background. Here is black, so you tap on the background and you click on color. Okay, so it brings you a lot of colors. Depending on your brand, you can choose whichever one you want. So I'll be going for white. Yeah, so once you're done, you can also click on the letters to change the color as well. So my brand colors are green and white, so I'm going to be making use of the. Okay, that's it. So once you select the color, you can click out and it applies to the letter or to the text, right? Okay, so next we want to change the color of the frame. This frame here is having gold and yellow color, but we're going to be changing it to a brown color, which is green and yellow. Okay, so you can also decide to choose the shade of green you want to work with. Alright, so I'm looking for a lighter shade, and then once I'm done picking the shade of green I need, I click out of it. Yeah, so this is it. Next, I click on the right up to change the color, and I'm going to choose green as my color. Okay, so you can also change the font size by clicking on it. You can decide to increase or decrease the font depending on the size of the frame you're using. So everything depends on you. If you're going to increase the frame, that means you have to increase the right up and make it bigger than it is. Okay, so that's that. You can change the font. Alright, remember we have all these elements down below, so whatever font type you select will also be affected in the letters, the right up there. Okay, so we have a variety of them you can play around with. Okay, but I'm going to settle with Open Sans for the sake of this video. Next, you can scroll down and see how to change the brand name. Edit, you tap on edit to write your own brand name. So we are working with Digital Mom. Okay, and once we're done, we click out of the box and it takes the shape, right? So Digital Mom DM. So we're changing the K here to D, capital letter D, and then we're also going to change the C. You click on edit. Okay, we're changing the ear. You click on edit and then M for Digital Mom. You can also play around with the font type you want to use. Okay, it all depends on what you actually want, right? If you're now satisfied with what you've got here, you can click the arrow at the top right hand corner and then you click on download to save it or to download as a GPF, PNG or a PNG format. Okay, and it saves directly into your phone, into the Canva folder of your phone, right? Okay, next we're going to learn how to do a flyer. here are the different templates, okay, for flyers. So you can just go through and decide to pick any one of your choice depending on what you want to use the flyer for. So we are working with a food flyer and we're going to start editing. Okay, so I need to put my own images, right? So we are going to be working with ginger and garlic. Okay, so this is how to edit a flyer. You tap on the text, and once you click on edit, you can write whatsoever you want to write inside. So all the text, anyone you want to do edit, you have to tap on it and click on edit, and it highlights the text for you to type whatever you want to type in it, right? So the same thing you do for the next one and every other write-up here. So just follow the steps, edit by clicking on the text. Okay, you click on the text, you edit, and then once it's highlighted, you type in your own customized text, and there you have it, right? So just play around with the font size, the font type, and you can also bold in if you want. So you just need to explore the features of this app, okay, down there, the bar down there. Right now I want to change the color of this, so I tap on it and I choose green. Now I want to pick a different tone of green, so you can slide that dot, yes, the round small circle there, just move it around with your hand and pick the desired tone of color you need. You can also do the same for every other thing. Probably you just want to use green and black, so every other frame or structure or shape they're having red, you change it to green. Okay, well, you know, green cannot go with white. Of course, it will be somehow difficult to read the font, so I'm changing it to a different color. You can decide to change yours to black or brown or something darker that can go really with the green color. So that's what I've actually done here. You can zoom in by pinching the screen, like your two fingers on the screen, and then you spread out your fingers so it will zoom for you to adjust the size of the shape. All right, now I want to group the text. So here, once you click on the top three dots, it brings out this feature. Now you click on select multiple, right? So you can see that these two texts are grouped. So okay, they are highlighted. You can decide to choose the option of grouping. Once you slide to your left, you see the option there, you group. So while grouping, you can change the color at once, you can move it around however you can change the font, you can do anything to it, you can reduce the size, and everything will reduce together. Okay, next I want to change the background of this flyer. So I click on it and then I choose any desired color. I'll be going for dark brown. Okay, so you can just explore the colors there and see what fits your fancy. Okay, so I'll be going for dark brown. Yes. All right, so I want to change the color of this little stuff here. So because you can't have white, like I said earlier, you can't have white against green, light green. So I'm going to make it a darker color and I'm going with brown. You can decide to flip it by clicking on flip. By so doing, you can either flip it horizontally or vertically. Okay, right, so that's that. Next, you can duplicate it by clicking here. Okay, and then you have it doubled. You can adjust it. Okay, maybe try to align it to your taste, and then you can also change the colors. If you don't want brown, you can pick a different color. Next, I want to go to elements and pick a rectangle. So I type the search bar for a rectangle. Okay, and I have a variety of picks. So I'm going with the first one, which is a normal rectangle. All right, I reduce them by the sides and to the desired length, and then I place it where I want to. So if you want to pick any shape, okay, or anything, just go to elements and type what you want, and you'll have a variety of options where you can pick from. Next, I want to make this box transparent by clicking on the transparency, and then I take it to the back by clicking on position and tapping on backward, so it takes it behind the frame. Okay, so you can do this for every one of them by duplicating, placing it in the right position, taking it to the back as well for each and every one of them. So once I'm done positioning it, I'll still go back to position, tap on it, tap backward, and then it gives me the result. So that's just how you do it. I hope you get it, right? So I just continue with my editing. So you can just look around and see whether do I want to change the color of this font or do I leave it. You can just play around, change whatever you want to change. Like now I'm moving one and resizing, okay, the frames or the shapes there. Right now I want to reduce the size of this so I can show you how to add another image, just in case you want to have up to 2 or 3 of them. Okay, so after changing the color of that shape there, the next thing I'll do is to double it so I can have a mix of the 2 colors, because the major colors here are green, red and brown. Okay, so I just love it this way. Now I'm going to reduce this image like I told you. I'm going to reduce it and then show you how you can add another image. So I tap on this plus button and it takes me to elements. Yes, you select elements and type on frames and it brings out a lot of frames. So I'm going to pick a circular frame, okay, for the sake of this tutorial, and since the other one is also a circular frame. Next I pick an image that's garlic, right? Once you pick it, you drag it into the circle and it takes the shape of that frame. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the shape of the ginger so that that of the garlic and any other one can fit in. Just playing around with it, you can do whatever you want. Okay, all right. So but I just want to, you know, we're talking about ginger root, so I just want to stick with one. I just did that to show you how to add a frame to whatever you're doing. Okay, next you can just download and it will save to the Canva folder in your phone. If you found this video very useful, please give it a like, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. See you in the next video. Bye.